Hey everyone, Update Seconds Go here, and today we're doing our first ever Let's Look At of a Steam Greenlight indie developed game called Pandora Purge of Pride. It's coming to Desura June 10th for Windows and Mac if you're interested in checking it out. Their Kickstarter is done, but you can now pre-order it for $9.99, and I'll have all the links to their Greenlight and to their official channel in the description below. And here we have Congratulations Explorer of the Year, Bruce. That's our heroine, Pandora. She notices something with the urn going on. She reaches out to touch it. The 7 deadly sins get released. They're consuming everything in the house and changing things, wrecking pictures, changing the color box. And now it's up to Pandora to now go around her mansion, collecting back all of the 7 deadly sins. You see those scrolls on the wall right there? That's what's going to be telling the story. So this is her mansion that the 7 deadly sins are released in.
This seems a bit odd. I wonder where everyone
Let's go
is.
back here and read the scroll, because this is how the story's told.
Get back here, book. I haven't finished reading you.
Mansion, and to the right of us is a picture of our, I guess, husband, and a picture of us, and then all the other pictures in the mansion are all scratched out.
I seem to remember having actual stairs here.
This part took me a little bit of while in my test recording to get up these stairs and stuff. One thing I like about the game is when you look down, you can actually see your feet, and that really helps you decide where you're landing. It's like floating Mahjong Scrabble pieces, which is a pretty cool touch. So the story is, Pandora is a Victorian woman, and the game's all about how she opens Pandora's Box and it unleashes the 7 deadly sins upon her home. And the game's all about trying to recapture the 7 deadly sins by solving all the different puzzles in your mansion. And so far, in my hour or two running around checking the game out, it seems like every puzzle gives you a new element, aka 7 deadly sin. That purple thing right there, if we go through it, that is actually a teleporter.
Since I can't get to the other side,
So
I might as well try and jump on all of the
We have to go
platforms.
across next, and if we fall, we just go right back through this teleporter here. In case you haven't noticed by now, this game has a pretty unique art style. It's hand painted, and I think it looks pretty nice. Almost shell shaded a bit in some parts. First time I went past these stones, they freaked me out because I thought when the color went out of them, it meant I could only use each one time, and the second time it would break. And this is the first time this has ever happened to me, because every time you play this, all the tiles are in different formations.
This is a mess.
I never had one that
Someone
wasn't
isn't getting
right
invited
in
to the
front
next party.
of the balcony to get to the door. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to jump up and I'm trying to get up there, but it's just not working. And one of the really cool things about this game is if you find the puzzles too easy or too difficult, the puzzles adapt to you. So they have adaptive difficulty puzzles. So if one puzzle's too hard, the game will adapt to make the next one not so hard, and it'll basically read how good you're doing at the game. So let's try to get past these once again. Out of all my time with the game, this is the section I had the hardest time with. Just trying to perfectly land on these, because I kept over jumping it, or under jumping it. And this might be the time I actually make it across. Nope, no, still not this time. The trick with them is, though, you want to really take your time. You don't want to try and skip any, I noticed. So this game is on Steam Greenlight, and this is actually the first game on Steam Greenlight to get back to me about doing a Let's Look At of their game. And the developer of the game was nice enough to give me a pre-build for the PC for me to check it out and to do a video for all of you guys. And thank you very much for that. And I'm going to be doing more indie games in the future. So I hope you guys show some support for these videos and also for the games themselves. So if you want to check out this game, or if you're interested in it, all the links will be below to their Twitter, to their Facebook, to their Greenlight, to their official webpage, all the good stuff. And then this is the time right now when I make it across. Looks like a pretty far jump. Cool thing about this game is, though, your character kind of floats like Alice does in Alice Madness Returns. It's a very nice touch. So here we have our next puzzle room. The music's very nice in this room. And over here we can see our controls. Use power, switch powers, scroll wheel. Number keys is your hot bar, shift shows you all your powers, and Q is quick change. So right now what we have is we have the pull power. We can pull objects towards us, kind of like a Jedi. So now, in this room, you want to pull tables towards you to fall into the little lava holes so you don't die and burn up. And then here's another story scroll. I'll just let you guys read those ones. And then from here, we can probably just jump across. And this room here is another puzzle. This one took me very long to figure out the first time I did it. So in this room, when you stand on this block, it'll give you an overview.
Why are Bruce's extra Egyptian
It'll give you an
obelisks
overview
different
of the room. And as you mentioned, all these obelisks are different colors. And when I first did this puzzle, I had no idea what I was doing. I saw the colored tiles on the floor, the glowing ones, and I thought, okay, stack all the colors that make those into those tiles. But that's not how you do it. I spent such a long time trying to stack them there. But then now, as you can see, the middle one is green, the right one is orange, and the left one is pink. So what you want to do is change the obelisk color to that. So by that, the obelisk is blue, the obelisk is yellow, so you pull the blue towards it to make it green. And when it's green enough, you will be able to move that too. So after this one, we might be able to move it. Yeah, there we go. Light green. So when it's light green, you can go like that. And what you want to do is you want to pull these onto the little glowing platforms over here. And then you got to do the same with the orange.
I haven't gone down here in a while. Bruce usually stores his superfluous mementos down here.
So what we do is now, we pull the yellow crates towards the red obelisk. Pull it towards, okay. And then, that's gonna make this one orange, and then that will be our second obelisk done. Oh, that just missed right there. Okay, we're good. Orange is ready. And as I moonwalk my way back, pull the obelisk towards us, and then all that will be left is the pink obelisk. And you probably figured it out. What you have to do to the blue one, you gotta add red. Just get all these blue ones out of the way. Oh, get all these stupid barrels out of the way. Where do these things come from? There's like a million of them. Okay. So now we should be good to go. We just gotta pull like 3 red ones into the blue obelisk. There we go, and that one's ready to go. And as I said, this puzzle took me a very long time. But this game's like that, like, it likes you to figure stuff out on your own, which I like. And I enjoyed the puzzle once I figured it out. I thought it was like a pretty smart puzzle. I don't remember any like them before, really. Okay. So what that did was, it blew up all the crates, and now we can exit the wine cellar and move on to our next room.
Maybe I can clear away these
The first time
extra
she said
wine
that she wanted to
casks.
clear away the extra wine casks, I stood there trying to pull them off of the wall. Okay, and here we have our next room. Look how dark and creepy this is. And then, since we completed that last room, we now have a new power, which I will demonstrate in a moment here. We have to read
My,
the story over here.
it is awfully dark around here.
new power that we have is we can now pull stuff towards us. So now we have the power to pull and push items. We want to pull this candle towards us, sort of light up our surroundings. And we want to push down these bookcases to
I'll
clear our
have to
way
have
out.
the staff clean this place up.
There we go.
Huh. That's odd. I would expect Bruce to be in here with the guests. Speaking of guests, I wonder where everyone
It is very
is.
odd that it was a party, but now we're the only ones in the mansion. So is it a real mansion, or is this like an alternate reality? Maybe that's one of the gluttony's powers. Not gluttony, one of the 7 deadly sins powers. So, and then now we pull the candle towards us, light up the area. Push down one of the final bookcases to clear our way. Unless these will make it. It did make it. Oh, and there you can see, as I was mentioning earlier, all the pictures of everyone else in the mansion has been tore up and scratched out. And then, right in that picture there is a stuck book. Final bookcase, and then now we're into the second part of this powers room. This one's a pretty cool puzzle.
I don't usually
Pretty dark
block off
in here
my
right now, though.
entire dining room with banisters.
So in this puzzle, what you want to do is use your push powers and push the giant ball of stuff right into those flaming tiles that are in the corners of this little barricade. So what that'll do is, once it goes in there, it will gradually make your pile smaller. So then what you want to do now is go ahead and try to push it over to the next tile to make it even more small. Right now what I'm trying to do is pull it and push it backwards to build momentum. It would have been a lot quicker to do it with the Q key, but I didn't remember that you could do that. Oh, and then the lights magically turn on, which helps out a lot, but I don't really know why they did it. And then now we're pushing it over into the second one, and apparently it won't fit. So I guess that means it has to do it in a specific order. So the middle one with the tables is the next one to do. So let's pull it out, and then try to push it over the tables. That was like the happiest moment playing this game, when they just went in like that so easily and then landed on the table. And then that's where it falls to the ground and my heart just got broken. Now for a little while here, what I'm going to be trying to do is build up the momentum to get it past the tables until I find out that it's not going to work. Because these tables are like barricaded to the ground. Remember, if you enjoy this game enough, and you leave enough positive feedback, I will do a Let's Play of it, because the developer actually said that he wouldn't mind if I did a full Let's Play of this game. And
I should find a way
would
to
do it.
break up this
It got more interesting as I went
conglomeration.
on, and the puzzles became more challenging and more interesting and stuff. So, if anyone would like me to do a Let's Play, be sure to leave your likes and go show some support on the Greenlight Steam page. And then now we cut ahead, and it's right after I free the ball from behind the table, and I'm pushing it into now the third final one. And what that does is it gives me this little orange glowing ball, almost like a torch egg or something. And then, since it's stuck in the corner, I can't push it. I have to pull it towards me, and then push it into these 3 glowing columns. And what that does is it shatters the door and opens up our next area. And the column falls right in the doorway and really messes this up, which we'll see in a moment. And I can't get through the doorway because the column's in my way. Columns are always against you in puzzle games. And to me that looks like a fake doorway. I think that's a trap. I'm pretty sure that's painted. It's like a Looney Tunes doorway. I'm not sure I want to go in there. But we gotta do it anyway. We gotta push this column. Nice.
Bruce isn't here either, but really, that's not too much of a surprise.
And then here we are in our little, I guess, den that's off of our bedroom. or living room, I guess this one could be. There's some more story elements, reading the scroll. And then here's our final scroll of the room.
The door
this room,
seems
we gained
stuck
a new power.
closed. I'll need to find a way to force it open.
Which lets us duplicate items, which is pretty much the coolest power I've come across yet so far in the game. It's pretty awesome. So as you can see here, this is like a little trebuchet kind of catapult.
What is this infernal contraption doing in front of my bedroom?
Figure out what we have to do. We need something heavy to hit it right there, and right above us is the chandelier. So what we do is we duplicate all the little lights, and then it falls, catapulting it right into the doorway, which smashes it open and unlocks the next areas. And what I love about that is, you can see even though the wall got blown away, the threshold is still there. The doorway is still perfectly intact. I find that awesome. That's cool. It's almost like you're looking through a mirror or something. And remember, this is just a pre-build. This isn't the final product,
These
so anything that you
blocks
see
seem
that
like
looks
they're
weird or
part of
bugged or
one of those
anything,
exotic
we hammered out
puzzles
before
I've
it's
seen
out.
before. I think it was called
And in this room, what you want to do is, just do the same thing you did earlier, duplicate the lights to pull down these, which gives you Mahjong blocks. This room's puzzle is all about Mahjong. And I won't actually be doing this puzzle in this video, but if you'd like me to, be sure to tell me that you want me to do this as a Let's Play, and then I'll continue from here on, or I'll just restart right back from the beginning. So, thank you for watching my video. Please show your support to Pandora Purge Pride on Steam Greenlight and on their official website. And thank you for watching my very first indie game that I've done for my channel. I'm planning on doing more of them, and I enjoy doing them. If you're an indie game developer and you're interested in me doing your game, you can contact me through YouTube or through my Steam account. So, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, thank you for giving me the opportunity, Pandora, for being my very first indie game that I'm doing on my channel. Thank you very much, and hope you have a nice day.